Good morning, everyone. Just checking that my sound is alright. I'll just move my microphone a bit. Good morning. It's Friday Facebook Live. Sharon Wilson, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Australia. I've been trying to get ready quickly for this morning, and I had an idea of what I wanted to do, and I am going to do that. So I'm going to be using the Sunny Splash stamp set. So I'll just get started straight away. Morning, Elizabeth. Glad you could join me. I'm going to go to, where am I going? I want to go there. That's what I want. So I'm using the Sunny Splash stamp set, and I was planning on having everything ready to go, and then my morning sort of ran away, and so I haven't even mounted the stamps yet. So what I might do, so this is the stamp set I'm using, Sunny Splash, but as I said, I haven't mounted them yet, so I need to do that really quickly. Sorry, I'll just do that quick, and hopefully it won't take too long for you. But I hope you're all going well. This morning we had a bit of a leisurely morning, my husband and I. We got up early and went around to the local cafe, the Valley here, and had a lovely breakfast, and came back and we're trying to get a few things done, doing where am I doing that one? There we go, there I am. Trying to get a few things sorted, and I was trying to get myself organised, and my husband was trying to get me to do some work as well. Well, he kept talking to me about work, so I wasn't able to focus as well as I wanted to on the job that I wanted. And our eldest is home today because she has like a school thing on subject selection. Is that what it is? She's got a subject selection interview or something on today, so she's home today. So it's all happening at the moment. And then our youngest has got herself off to school, which is good. Sorry, I just move around with my blocks and everything. So I wanted to do, this stamp set was definitely not on my list of purchases to start with the annual catalogue. So it's in the annual catalogue. It definitely was not one of my first purchases, but over the last couple of weeks, I've seen some really lovely things being made with it, and so I thought, oh yeah, I'll get that one and have a bit of a play. And then I was doing a bit of a search this morning on what I could do, and found some beautiful cards using the in colours. I think you might all be getting sick of the in colours because I keep using them, but I just love the current in colours, the brand new ones. They're just divine. I just keep returning to them, and yeah, I just love them. So I just keep returning to them. So I hope you don't get sick of them, but I hope you enjoy what I'm going to make today. So I'm going to use the in colours, and also the in colour. Where is it? I'll put it down somewhere. Oh, there they are. I'm going to use the in colour designer series paper stack as well, and bring that in, and basically focus on the in colours. Last night I got out all the colours for the Brights collection, but today when I was having a bit of a search, I found just the in colours, and so I want to use them. Sorry, I'm trying to do this as quickly as I can for you, so it doesn't take too long. Sorry, but I've got 2 cards planned, and I've got a couple of others that I want to make, but I just hadn't prepped them. So I've prepped a couple of card bases and what have you. So I'll get them doing. So what are you up to today, Elizabeth? I haven't spoken to you for, I feel like forever, but yeah, feels like forever that we haven't spoken, but it hasn't really been that long. It just feels like it. So you can see in this, that one is Macca Splash, hang on. I'm trying to make sure I get it the right way up. Last thing you want to do is have the label the wrong way up. Yeah, so you've got some beautiful, simple designs here. Throw the blocks around. Two more. Oh, he's a gem. Your hubby's a gem. Well, what are you crafting with this morning? Are you going to craft along with me? Have you got this stamp set? Do you have the Make It Sunny Splash stamp set? I just got it, I want to say yesterday, my order came through. I only just got it. There we go. So I always stick the rubber back in, so then I know which stamps are actually missing when I go to put them all away. I will persuade you next week, or maybe even today. I wasn't persuaded before, as I said. It didn't jump out at me previously, but yeah, in the last couple of weeks, it's definitely jumped out at me. So I think I probably could talk you into this one. So I'm going to make a couple of a simple one. Maybe a couple of simple ones. Oh, which way does this one go? It goes that way. Okay, sorry. That's all my blocks done. All my stamps done. Different block. Let's try that one. Alright. Now what's that? That one says, anywhere with you is paradise. Aww. Make a splash. Hello sunshine. And wish you were here. Alright, so make a splash stamp set. This is what we're working on. I'm going to start with a Slimline card. I'll bring my grid paper back in. Oh, hang on a minute. Lizzie! My phone's ringing. Can you take it into the kitchen and take a message? No. Isn't that the way you sort of go, phone call? Okay, so I'm going to pull out my 5 in colours. So the Parakeet Party, Orchid Oasis, Tahitian Tide, Sweet Sorbet and Starry Sky, and I'm going to stamp all the images in these ones, and I'm just going to stamp it onto a Slimline card. So here's my card base right here. Sorry, this is the card front. Card front. And then I have my card base, my Slimline card base. So I've cut this down to 21 centimetres by 18 centimetres. I did originally go square and I went, hang on, that doesn't seem right. So I've cut it down because it doesn't actually fit the envelope if you go 21 centimetres. So I had to cut it down to 18. I think that's right. Yeah, that have said that. So it actually, yeah, so it actually fits in the envelope. So these are the Slimline envelopes. I've shown you these ones before. These are great envelopes. So Slimline cards, I was never really into making the Slimline cards until probably the last few months. Like, it seemed to be all the rage, I think, last year or something, or the year before. And so, yeah, I wasn't really into it until, yeah, more recently. Grab my Stampin scrub, my Stampin chamois, the chamois, that's what I want to do. So I'm going to start with Tahitian Tide. And I am using a design by Nancy Stamps. So this was earlier this year. And so I am pretty much casing her. I am very much casing her. So definitely not my design. I am copying. But they do say copy and share everything. But I am giving her props because she is the one that did this originally. So I'm going to put that one away and get out my Starry Sky, another favourite of mine. The Parakeet Party, and I'm just going to do a quick clean of a couple of the stamps. I'll use that one because there's 4 swimming costumes in this stamp. And then I want to go to the lines with Sweet Sorbet. And then I'm going to bring out the Hello Sunshine. Ink that one up and stamp that there. So I've just overstamped. No! I will fix that one up, that's okay. Because within the in colours there are also some lovely embellishments, and which I actually lost. I was trying to find them this morning going, where did I put them? I have a tin of embellishments that I store all of them in, and I couldn't find them to start with, but thankfully I did find them after all. So I'm just going to use dimensionals just to pop this up, and it's just white on white. A couple, such a big card. You sort of want a few dimensionals to make sure that you're covering your base. And I have my card base here, and in my tool bag I have a bone folder. So there you go. So that's my card, and then because I made a bit of a splodge, let's get some embellishments out. Trying to figure out what colour I use. I did bring my take my pick tool, but I'm not sure where I put it. Oh, no. That didn't come off. There we go. Okay, so there's my first card. I think it's really cute. What do you think? Like, it's just, I don't know, the colours also do it, and it's really cute, like lots of bright swimmers. So yeah, so that's my first one. And because I have my envelope, you don't want to do a naked envelope. Now, I don't always do this. I must admit, I don't always do my envelopes like I should, but I will today. And let's go with the dotty one. I'm going to go this way. So there's my envelope, there's my card. So that's the first one. My second one, I'm going to pull out, what colour do I want to do? I might do the blues, so I'm going to pull out some Starry Sky, and I'm going to pull out some papers as well. So I'm going to do the three blues. Let's see what colours. Which ones? That one. I'm just going off the card as well, but I'm changing it up. I won't do it that one. I'll do another one of these. And I'm going to pull out some white. And my paper trimmer was running away from me. So, what are we doing? So I'm going to do 4 inches on this one by about there. So I'm doing a slightly bigger card front on this. And then I just want to trim down some of these papers. I think I'm just going to do about 3/4 of an inch in width. So a bit shy of 2 centimeters. I don't want to be short a strip, so I'm just going to cut some extra ones. So this next card was from Song of My Heart Stampers. Now, she's used the 3 other colours. So she's used the Tahitian Tide, the Sweet Sorbet, and the Parakeet Party, but I'm choosing to just do blues on this one. So I probably want to have a slight frame around it. So I'm just going to trim it down. Oh, I don't know. Morning, Cheryl. Ooh. I need some other white as well. I'm playing with the Sunny Splash stamp set today, Cheryl. So the what size do I want this? I probably want about 7 centimeters by about 4.5, I think. Hang on. I'm trying to work out in my brain what's the best way of getting the most out of your paper. And I think if I do it this way, if I cut a 4.5 centimetre piece and then cut 7 centimetre pieces, I have 3 even pieces. That works. Oh. So, sorry. I get into such a mess sometimes. Alright, so we pull over the Oasis, the Starry Sky, and the Parakeet. So let's go that one. So I'm just going to stamp the 3 colours. If they're slightly skew, I don't think it's going to be too big of an issue. At least I hope it won't be. Oh wow. Sometimes they're a bit harder to push, to open, or to close. So if you push from one end, then you should be able to close it. So if you just push with your thumbs, you should be able to close it fairly easily. There you go. Some are a bit trickier than others to close. Ah, my carpet's in the way. So I have my 3 pieces, and then I was thinking I'd just do short little strips. It would be. Summer is coming. Summer's coming. It's okay. It'll be here before we know it, and then we'll go, bring winter on. It should be warmer where you are though. Slightly warmer at least. It's pretty cool down here today. It's yeah, it's quite overcast in Sydney. So I'm going to do 9.8 centimetres and just try and trim them all pretty quickly. I know that's off the screen, sorry. It's still off the screen. I'm cutting at 9.8 centimetres. There we go. And my seal. Let's fold this card base so it gets out of the way. Oop. Yeah. Oh, I want to go that way. That one. That one. Sure, I might just do a bit random. And even though I've got the white underneath, I don't think it's going to matter too much if I make it a bit random like that. If I do something like that, so that's my plan. That's my plan. What do you think, ladies? Or should I make all the strips straight? That's the question. Do I make the strips straight, or do I do them random? Because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a bit of an issue on one side or the other. Now, while you're thinking about that, let me know. You think it looks good? Excellent. Let me see if I can find my my seal, Stampin' seal's gone walkabout. I had it yesterday, and now it's gone. So let's just pull this off. Let's just go a bit random, hey? Yep, random it is. There we go. What's your favourite in colour, ladies? Or do you not have a favourite out of these ones? I know I don't have a favourite. Oh, actually I do have a favourite. Starry Sky would have to be my favourite. Starry Sky would definitely have to be my favourite in this group of colours. That way. Oh, hang on. Oh, yep. I was gonna do. It's alright, I'll do that one. Maybe I should have cut another extra strip. I thought I had plenty. Yeah, Starry Sky has to be. The blues and purples. Yeah, Tahitian Tide's quite nice too. So really simple card. Well, actually, it is simple. It's just cutting strips of paper. It is a pretty simple card. Not as simple as the first one, but it's still pretty simple. And then my little swimmers. And don't forget to use all your little dimensionals around the edge. Oh, Parakeet Party. Yeah, Parakeet Party's quite nice. Reminds me of Lemon Lime Twist, if you remember that one from a number of years ago. Yep. So I'll do the Starry Sky in the center, and I think I'll do yep, I think she'll go down this way. It was your all-time favourite, no wonder you loved it. Parakeet Party. Yes. Oop, not upside down. Can't do upside down. And so, got that. And then, I'm going to pull out the baker's twine. And then just wrap it around the card. Oop, not tight enough. Needs to be tighter. Just like that. And then inside, I don't have an inside piece. Let's trim some quick inside pieces. So just 10 centimeters. By 14.8 centimeters. Sorry, no, 14.3 centimeters. Not 14.8, 14.3. And I'm going to, let's stamp the swimmers inside. I didn't bring any envelopes over today. Ah! See, I just did a bit of a smudge on the inside. Ah! Let's try that again with just going straight down. Nope. Nope, that's not working. One more time. There we go. Oh, my word. And let's go make a splash. Let's see if I can get this straight. There we go. Ah, don't you hate it when you mis-stamp? So then you have your other card. So I like those two. They're quite cute. Look at that. Nice. So that's two. Where's my other one that I was going to do? What do you think I was going to do that one. Especially when feature. Yes, exactly. But that doesn't worry me. I've got extra cardstock. It's okay. We're all friends. It's fine. I'm not that upset, really. Oh, that's a bit dirty still. So this other one, we're going to do a bit of fussy cutting on this one. And so this one, oh, this is Song of My Heart as well. There you go. I've got two. Two from Song of My Heart. So this one, oh, I'm going to be using these ones. So I'm going to use the Parakeet Party, the I keep going to say Poppy Parade or Real Red, but it's not, Sweet Sorbet, and Tahitian Tide. Those three today. These three today. These three. And I'm just going to pull out some Designer Series paper again. It's only card. Exactly. There's more where that came from. So this one I'm going to use. Did I have another one of them? Yeah. Oh. So I'm just going to pull some of these back because I'll use that one, and I might use that one. So I'm just going to trim these down to what I want. Probably, hang on, I want them, no, that doesn't matter. I probably want 3/4 of an inch. Let's just go 2 centimeters. Oh, wrong one. 2 centimeters. And I'm going to do yes, it does. They are very similar, but when you look at them together, they are quite different, Cheryl. Oh, they are really quite different. I've had someone was showing, who was that? There was a US demonstrator that was showing the difference between some of the close colours. So, which was really quite helpful. It was good to see the difference. And so yeah, it was yeah, really helpful. So I'll see if I can figure out who she was, what her name was, because yeah, she showed all, she kept samples of all other colours that we've had. So the Tempting Turquoise, the Lucky Limeade, the purples and stuff. It was yeah, so she kept all of them. I can picture the demonstrator, but I cannot tell you her name off the top of my head. Sorry, I will find. I'll find out. I'm just going to fussy cut these girls out. But yeah, it was nice to see the difference between each of the older colours and these new colours. So you look at Poppy Parade and you look at Sweet Sorbet, and they're very similar as well in colours, but there is a difference between the two. So I do actually have them both here, so maybe I should show you the difference, the colour difference. So I'll cut these out, and then I might, once I've made this card, I might show you the difference between the two. But when you look at them just together, so this has got a bit more of an orange tone to it, especially in the camera. I can see in the camera it's a bit more of an orange tone comparatively between the two. So yeah. But these 5 colours are just, I don't know, they're just, I think they've sort of hit it out of the park with these ones. These 5. I think they're my 5 most favourite in colours that they've ever brought out. Like all of them together, I feel like they just hit it out of the park with these ones. Because I think they all meld really well together. They coordinate so well. So next week I'm going to be going away on a stamp camp for my upline, with my upline at her retreat. But I do still plan on doing it live, but I will probably end up doing one of the new kits that's just come out, just to, because I'll probably have most of my things packed, ready to go, I would imagine. So I will, I'll probably do a kit next week. So I hope you'll keep an eye out for that. So this one I'm going to do just a couple of banners. Yeah, there you go. And I want to stick that down there. Oh, I'm making a bit of a boo-boo here, or I'm taking a risk because I need to stamp on this white card front as well. So I'm taking a bit of a risk. So I want to do Wishing You Were Here in Sweet Sorbet. And I want to stick the banners down now. might do that way, I think. And so I'm not going to cut it off yet. I'm going to cut it off once I've got them both on there, because I want them to go to the very edge of the parakeet party. Just trim off the edge. I could fold them over if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. And I've just got some glue on that, on my grid paper. So let's, oh, look at that mess. There we go. I'm just gonna flip it over. Bring my card back. What do I want to do? I think I will. I lost my thread, my sweet sorbet one. I know it's around somewhere. I pulled it out one week and now I'm not sure where I put it. So I'm just going to use these two. But I'm going to do it around the whole card, I think. And some dimensionals. Do you find that you have dimensional sheets floating everywhere on your craft desk? Because I do. This isn't even my craft desk. This is my streaming desk. I have yeah, I just found another pack that was sort of at the top of the desk. Another sheet. So, wish you were here on the inside. We have the card base, so let's go with the sweet sorbet. Oh, first go. Let's go. Anywhere with you is paradise. So there you go. So that's that's 3 cards. I think I need one more. I think I probably need one more card. I like them. I like them though. I hope you do. I'm just admiring it. Admiring the cards. Alright, let's go one more. See what else I can find that sort of stood out to me. There's a couple that stood out to me, but I haven't done a lot of prep, so that makes it a bit trickier. Well, that's a cute one. There's another Slimline card, but I won't do that one. Let's just go with oh, what colours have I used? Been distracted, that's okay. I think I do like the polka dots, so let's make a parakeet party card. I'm really seriously going to make this one up as I go along, so bear with me. Where is it? There it is. I'll go a tone on, like just a very basic card, but with a few layers. I'll see you later, Cheryl. See you Friday, yay! We get to see you next weekend too, woohoo! Looking forward to it. I'll see you then. Alright, so we've got that so far, so I think I'll just do another little part in the center. Where's my other card? Let's use this bit that I mucked up. So this is a bit of a take on a card someone did, but they did, I think that'll work. Yeah, I'm not sure who that is. Who is that one? Let's see if I can work it out. Oh, notes from Patrice. Patience. No, notes from Patience. There you go. So this is a bit of a takeoff from Notes from Patience. So let's stick that one down to start with. Oh, I think I will go. I'll do the polka dots. So then I'll do polka dots on the polka dot swimmers as well. So now we might go that way, and let's make a splash. Oh. Do you find your stamp pad can be a bit juicy at times? Mine has been. So I'm just moving some of the ink around, moving the ink from the center. And just try and make it a bit less sort of bubbly and juicy. Yeah. My daughter's questioning on me, I'm saying juicy. Ah, that's much better. See the difference? So you can see that one is a bit more, I don't know, bubbly or something, whereas that one is a lot better. So I'm just going to clean my stamp. Now, I probably can get 3. Oh, It's a bit bubbly on one side now. I'll try one more. Oh. No, it's really bubbly, this one. I don't know if you can see. That's a bit too bubbly in my view, but adds a bit of texture to it, maybe. Not a fan. Let's try. Try that, see if that works a bit better. No. Adds a bit of texture to the stamp, but not really what I want. I don't know which one I like. I think I'm going to go with there and pretend it's actually part of the swimsuit. I'm just going to add extra onto this card just to get rid of my dimensional sheet. I like it when I finish a sheet off. Oh, crooked? Yep, crooked. That's a bit better. There we go. And then if I bring in my embellishments, yeah, it's not helpful when it's a bit too much ink. Let's go with Hello Sunshine. See, it's weird. Like some of them are, yeah, it's a bit more full of ink than it I think it needs to be. But that was a bit of a better stamp. Just move some things out of the way. Let's finish this one off. we go. Ooh, there we go. I'll need to move them over that way, I think. No, because I've got my picture-in-picture on. So let's turn my picture-in-picture off. There you go. That's better. So there's my cards. Yay! I can put that one there too. There you go. So they're my 4 cards. I hope you like them. As I said, this is the where's my catalogue? My catalogue disappeared on me. My splash. What is it? Sunny Splash? Sunny Splash card stamp set. And you can make these cards just by, if you grab a pack of in colour, the 2022-2024 in colour card pack, some basic white, the in colour paper stack, and the inks. It'll probably take you right over $90, and then you get a free item from Celebration. And there's a number of other items that they've brought in for Celebration as well, so you could actually have a look at them and see all the other products that you can get. But yeah, I actually love this stamp set now. Have I convinced you? Have I convinced you, Elizabeth? I'll bring this away with me next week when I go to the retreat, to the stamp camp. But yeah, I'm really loving this one. This will be an upcoming class, probably in October, getting ready for summer. So if you'd like to join me, you can. There'll be a kit to go, and there'll be a in-person kit as well, in-person class as well. Maybe I might do an online one with bingo. Actually, that's what I might do. I might do a bingo online one with this stamp set. I'm really liking it. So, yeah, I hope you like that. Let me go back to my face. Hi. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed what I've created and been inspired by what I have created. And I hope I've talked you into this stamp set, because it is quite cute. Like as I said earlier, I didn't purchase this stamp set. It just sort of didn't really appeal to me until I started seeing what other people were doing. And then I went, oh, I need to have that set. It's delightful. So I hope I have convinced you to look at this stamp set. And yeah, I will see you next week. It will be a kit class next week, so grab a kit. I've got one of the brand new kits that I'm going to do. And if you would like to create with me, why don't you grab that kit? And I'm just going to go and quickly find it, because I can't recall what it's called off the top of my head. Let me see. What is it called? Kits collection. That's what I want. I want my kits. I've almost convinced her. Okay, so it's going to be the Best Remedy kit that I'm going to do next week. So if you would like to stamp along with me or craft along with me, grab the Best Remedy kit. It's you can purchase it now from my online store, stampinwithsharon.com.au. And yeah, purchase that kit, and why not add a couple of kits to your order, make it over $90, and you can get a free item from Celebration until the end of this month. So but yeah, I'll be back next week. I'll do the Best Remedy card kit next week with you, and yeah, we can get creative and inky together. So it's a quick all-inclusive kit that will be a bit of fun, and I hope you'll join me next week, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.